to answer a few questions. The first question is, what have I learned about myself through this experience? And to do that, I need to talk about how the type of person I was before this. So before this, I was considered an outgoing person. I was considered someone who was fun to be around with, who was just exciting, a funny person, who wasn't shy at all. Coming to this class was a huge change in perspective because I felt that with this class not making me, but putting me in this situation of having all eyes looking at me while me saying things or presenting something was just frightening. I can still remember the first presentation we did about an object, and I did it on batteries. I had a weird story planned in my head, and before actually presenting it, I felt confident and I knew what I was going to say. But once going to the actual stage, and seeing everyone looking at me, it was just a whole different feeling. I felt just in a little shell. I puckered up and I just couldn't say anything. I wasn't able to speak. But once I got into my head and I started talking, I just did my presentation and it went rather well. The second question I will be answering is, how would I rate this experience? This experience was great because it did that for me. It made me come out of my comfort zone. A comfort zone I didn't know I had because I thought I was a very outgoing person that could just talk to anyone and not feel shy about it. But having the professor push us and talk to us about how we need to do this and put us in that situation was just great and terrifying. Something that could be improved this semester about the class was nothing really, because we were hit with some walls that I believe our teacher was well equipped and able to crash through them and help us in succeeding in this class with these troubles. The trouble I'm talking about is the COVID-19, having to have our class from in-person, face-to-face class to an online class, which I believe the teacher was great in adjusting to, which helped me do rather well in my classes and in my speeches. Thank you.